What about you? In today's video, we're going to be talking about how often you need to renovate your lawn, and I'm going to show you 3 different lawns. Let's go. So let's have a look at one of the cores out of this lawn. So we've just taken a sample out to show you. You can see that there's quite a bit of thatch in this lawn. That's created naturally from the grass that is in it. If you have a closer look at the grasses, we've got a lot more finer grass in this, the likes of fescue and bent. There's maybe some Kentucky bluegrass in it. And of course, we're also going to find the ryegrass because it's going to blow in from outside. But that's why we have a lot of thatch in this lawn, is due to the grass type. In our last video, somebody called us Batman and Robin. I must be Batman.
Clearly.
So, do you want to tell the viewers why we aerate lawns?
We aerate the lawns because over time your soil becomes compacted, whether it be through foot traffic, heavy rain, or just the weight of the soil itself.
And happy roots, happy grass.
Yeah, but don't forget, it also helps fertilizer to get down to the roots, so the roots get all the nutrients.
Right, let's get this cleaned up. Batman! We're on to the final stage of lawn number 1. Jason is putting on the moss control. If you want to find out more about why we put on iron and how to control moss in your lawn, I'm going to link a video at the end of this video. It's a beginner's guide to how to scarify your lawn. So if you want to find out more, make sure to watch that. So we'll get this done and then we'll be on to lawn number 2.
That's one done. Let's see what's next on the list.
The next garden I'm going to show you, I'm going to say that we cheated a little bit. We were actually here last week scarifying in the rain, and anyone that scarified in the rain will tell you that it's a horrendous job. However, I've been looking after this lawn since 2017, and it's really easy for me to tell how long I've been working in the garden because I use software called Jobber to manage my business, and it does all my scheduling and my invoicing, and it's really good. But the reason I'm just telling you about Jobber is because they sponsor my new channel that has started up, Roots to Revenue. If you enjoy the banter on this channel, and if you're a small business owner, make sure to head over and check us out. 18 people travelled from all over the UK to take part in the new show, tips on how to grow your business. So let's go and have a look at this lawn. We were up on Friday scarifying this lawn, and it's now Tuesday, and you can see that the iron is really starting to kick in and it's quite dark. Now this lawn is predominantly ryegrass. So this is garden number 2 done. Let's go and see how Jason's getting on at lawn number 3. Happy days. Job number 3, a question that comes up all the time on my channel. How often should I renovate my lawn? And that's really easy to answer. I would say to renovate your lawn, you're think about once a year, either in the spring or the autumn. There is, of course, exceptions to this. You can renovate more often if you choose to. You might decide to do it in the spring and the autumn if you had a lot of moss or thatch.
Let's go see what Batman's up to.
Before we start cleaning up, so we'll have a chat about the thatch. What's thatch, Jason?
It's basically a layer that builds up between your grass.
Don't know about you, but it's blown all over the top of me here. Go ahead.
Between the grass and the soil, and it acts as sort of a barrier to stop the nutrients getting down to the roots where it's needed.
There's some thatch, but you still want to have, it's not about removing all the thatch layer, you want to maintain a healthy thatch layer, so we don't want to remove all of it, but probably take it off the jumper and make it start. So let's get this cleared up.
Now unfortunately I've got to rake it all by hand because the wind, it's too windy for the big blower that will just blow everything away. But you notice how Robbie's on the camera.
So I better put this camera down and go and give him a hand.
I don't know about Batman and Robin, but I feel more like a Ghostbuster with this on.
So if you've enjoyed this video, watch this video next on how to scarify your lawn.